Mega Evolutions. Yes, we are hearing some other things come out about Mega Evolution set, and specifically from the Pokemon Center. And at first, when I kind of seen this from, I guess, a broad perspective, I thought this was absolutely horrible. But it seems like since I've been digging more, shout out to people in the Discord for letting me know kind of the other insides of this and stuff like that. It seemed like this was an actual good thing. It's really good. Like I said, in my opinion, I thought this was about to be really bad. I was about to be on a whole rant because, like I said, we'll kind of go through everything that y'all know. But if y'all don't know, it seems like the Pokemon Center has been canceling some orders. Yes, okay, before you start being like, I hope they don't cancel mine, I hope they don't cancel mine. It seems like it is from the people that have been buying multiple orders and or people that had bots. It seems like that's where they're really pointing towards here, which is a really, really good sign. But what you have to do if you want to check your order, make sure you go to the Pokemon Center, go to your little account, go to my account, then go down to your order. It should say received. As long as it said received, you should be fine. If you didn't get charged for it yet, that's okay. You should be getting charged tomorrow or I think Monday. Between that time period, trust me, I haven't got charged either. I was scared because I was like, hey, what is going on here? But it seems like this is more focused towards the bots. And like I said, it's really interesting the way they're going with this. But if y'all don't know, Mega Evolution set came up on the Pokemon Center about 2 months ago now, and we are starting to get all the pre-orders and stuff like that come out. Everybody's starting to get charged for it. Pokemon Center starting to send them out and everything like that. But it seems like during that process, the Pokemon Company has canceled some of the pre-orders. You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting. Shout out to Rattle's Discord group. As always, make sure you join that group for notifications, everything like that. Not sponsored by them, but they are an amazing group. Trust me, absolutely amazing. Shout out to Tap too. Absolutely amazing for letting us know this information. But this is kind of really where I first seen it. And also, I want to kind of state this. I know there was a drop yesterday on the Pokemon Center. I was sleeping again. Trust me, I haven't been really, I guess, on the Pokemon Center. I need to be staying tuning for it, but at least it wasn't like a big drop. It was like some Sun and Moon packs or something like that. So that's nice to see that. But let's kind of go through this kind of message that Tap put out. But we got some other kind of details about this that we can look at. So as of right now, this is what Tap put out on the Discord group, everything like that. Significant amounts of cancellations rolling out now for Mega Evolution base set. It's from the Pokemon Center, everything like that. Crazy. But this includes all products. Make sure your order status is set to received from now. Seems these cancellations are causing from bill delays. That's interesting to kind of see that. Some people has been telling me it's from certain banks and stuff like that, which is interesting to me, honestly. But as we see right here, his next message a little bit later, it was, so far the mass reports have been from people with multiple orders. That is absolutely amazing to see. It is for me. And why am I saying that? Because Pokemon is finally cracking down on this. I am so glad they are. It makes sense. And also, this is also a big positive here too. And why is that? Y'all might look at this being like, oh yeah, they're canceling orders and everything like that. You know what that means? That Pokemon already processed this or processed it as if they were having these to be ordered. So since now they're like, hey, people doubled the orders, we're going to cancel these orders. Guess what that means? They probably already printed this product. You know what that means? Guess what? That we might have another restock of this product come back up on the Pokemon Center. You see what I'm saying here? That's a good thing to see. How much of it will it be? Probably not an absolute massive amount, because depending how many people actually bought multiple orders and everything like that, we'll have to really see what happens. But at least for the possibility of getting a restock of the Pokemon Center, of getting this set come out. That's going to be really interesting to see if that really helps out, or if they actually put it back up on the Pokemon Center. I kind of want to make a whole video about Pokemon Center and restocking stuff, because it's been a disaster recently. We have not seen barely anything get restocked in the Pokemon Center. At least some of the Pokemon Center ETBs and some of the newer sets, which is really weird what Pokemon is doing with that. But like I said, I want to make a whole other video about that. That's kind of what they have been saying and Tap has been saying. So now let me go through some of the details and some of the message that I've actually been seeing. What is interesting is, as we see right here, this kind of seems like a bot account. It seems like Pokemon Center, your order has been canceled. That is absolutely amazing to see. Absolutely amazing to see. And also another one right here. It seems like somebody that ordered one ETB, which is really interesting, like I said. So it seems like on the end of this, it seems like this is more focused towards, I guess, the people with the payment method, if it was only this ETB that got canceled. But you know what's interesting, and why I kind of really was thinking this, being like, hey, what is the Pokemon Company doing here? And at first I was thinking negative about this, because if y'all don't know, y'all probably do know, everybody knows, about 2 weeks ago, literally 2 weeks ago, for Phantasmal Flames. Yes, it comes back to Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames came up on the Pokemon Center on the back end about 2 weeks ago, and the bots absolutely annihilated the stock. They got about 42,000 42,000 pre-orders in, 42,000 pre-orders. And with all these products being you able to get 2 of each, that means about 84,000 of each unit, or even probably more than that if they got 2, 2, and 2, which is about 6 times the 42,000. The numbers get even more ridiculous. But you see what I'm saying here? So we were all kind of assuming and kind of looking back, being like, hey, were these orders canceled? Were they not canceled? What's really going on with this? We have heard from multiple people saying that this kind of Pokemon Center, this notification of the Pokemon Center actually canceling these orders was fake, and the Discord group made it just to kind of get people to stop talking about it. But you know what is nice to see here is with all of this kind of cancellations going on with the Mega Evolution set, you know what? Guess what? I can definitely see we might not have this right now, and it might not have happened right now for the Phantasmal Flames pre-orders. But I bet you once we get closer to this set getting released, I bet you we'll start to hear that some of this product got canceled. I can definitely believe it, because if this right here with Mega Evolution got canceled, I can definitely see Phantasmal Flames getting canceled. I don't really understand why they wouldn't do it earlier for Phantasmal Flames. Like I said, I am kind of still in the know about this, being like, hey, is this actually right? Did they actually cancel these orders or not? I don't really think we can kind of confirm or deny that just yet. But if there is a chance that Pokemon Company did not cancel these orders, I think with them doing the Mega Evolution like this, I would assume they're gonna do Phantasmal Flames like this as well too. And you know what that leads off to? Another positive note. Remember how I said earlier with the Mega Evolution set being like, hey, if they cancel these orders, they will still have stock to be able to restock the Pokemon Center. So if you missed the Phantasmal Flames pre-order, that means there is still a possibility of us getting more product come back up. It will probably take a while. We'll have to even see if this Mega Evolution product, the base Mega Evolution product, even comes back up on the Pokemon Center. If this comes back up on the Pokemon Center, then we definitely know that Phantasmal Flames products will come back up. Like I said, we'll have to really see how the Pokemon Company kind of plays it out with these double orders and everything like that. People that did multiple orders, we'll have to really see what the Pokemon Company does with this. Like I said, in my opinion, I was about to be so mad if the Pokemon Company kind of like, I guess, canceled the Mega Evolution pre-orders for some people and didn't cancel it for Phantasmal Flames. But with that kind of positive note here being like, hey, the Pokemon Center has actually kind of canceled pre-orders for bots and multiple orders, that is looking really, really good for Phantasmal Flames and what happened about 2 weeks ago. So we'll have to really see what happens here. Like I said, I still don't know 100% of every single information about this kind of pre-order cancellation with the Mega Evolution. I would kind of love for somebody else to kind of comment down below being like, hey, if you know any more information about it, or if somebody has gotten their pre-orders canceled, I would love to hear like kind of what happened and kind of what led up to that point, or at least what do you think led up to that point. If you did multiple orders, I don't care, you know what I mean, like that. I just want to know the information of, hey, what is really going on with this, who is safe, who is not safe. If you did multiple orders, I guess you kind of learned your lesson here. You see what I'm saying? Because Pokemon Company is really cracking down on this stuff. And like I've said before, trust me, the Pokemon Company will have its failures. For example, like Phantasmal Flames. But we see on the positive note, 2 weeks later, them canceling Mega Evolution pre-orders of people that had multiple pre-orders. Do you see what I'm saying here? The Pokemon Company loves to balance this out, and at the end of the day, Pokemon Company wants to kind of put this in as many people's hands as possible and not let the bots win this. It seems like they have been really, really big focused on not letting the bots win. Yes, some of these pre-orders and kind of when this product comes back up on the Pokemon Center, or when it does come back up, it doesn't last long at all. We understand that. But at the same time, they're still doing these things on the back end, and whenever pre-orders actually kind of go through and everything like that, of canceling orders. So it will help out. We will probably see more of this product come back up on the Pokemon Center. It's just going to give it a little bit of time, let the Pokemon Company kind of process through these multiple orders and everything like that. Once they get those canceled out, figure out a true number. Once they send all this out, they're not just going to let some of this stock just sit on the back end. They are going to want to put this out there on the Pokemon Center. So they might kind of put it out the way they have been with Prismatic Evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions, if y'all don't know, they've been kind of doing like little bundle deals, this, that, and the other. So we could possibly see the same thing going on with Mega Evolution base set. We'll have to really see how this goes, but this is actually a positive note as of right now. So let me know your thoughts on this. Kind of wanted to go over this a little bit because, like I said, at first I was like, hey, what is going on? But I'm like, hey, this is kind of a positive thing actually. But like I said, let me know your thoughts on this. Would appreciate if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.